Who would have thought that Jungkook's silence over the past few days would spark an unexpected wave of commotion among ARMY? A big question began to echo across social platforms. What really happened? Why did Jungkook secretly fly to America? Now, after endless speculation and rumors spreading nonstop, Jungkook has finally broken his silence and delivered a statement that left millions of fans around the world frozen, shocked, and even unable to hold back their emotions. But does this confession truly answer all the puzzles, or does it open an even bigger mystery? In the world of global entertainment, every move made by BTS members is always in the spotlight, and this time, Jungkook's trip to America raised unusual questions. Fans initially assumed this trip was just part of his work schedule or a secret project with international artists. However, his sudden departure without any official announcement from Big Hit or public schedule has led many to believe that something far bigger and more important is happening behind the scenes. Moreover, several eyewitnesses claim to have seen Jungkook arriving at the airport with a serious, unusual expression, as if carrying a heavy burden he didn't want to share with anyone days after the rumors erupted. Various conspiracy theories began to surface. Some said Jungkook was working on a solo project with top global collaborators. Others speculated it was related to internal issues long kept secret. There were even shocking claims circulating that this visit could be linked to a major decision regarding BTS's future after military service. So, could one of these speculations be close to the truth? After public pressure and curiosity peaked, Jungkook finally released an official statement through an exclusive interview published today. With a calm but emotional tone, Jungkook said, "I know many are wondering why I left without saying anything. I didn't want to make you worry, but there's something I had to deal with on my own, and America is the place where I could do it." This sentence, though seemingly simple, actually raised more questions than answers. What did he really mean by something I had to deal with on my own? Why did he choose to keep everything a secret until now? Reporters attending the interview tried to dig deeper, but Jungkook only gave vague hints. He mentioned that this trip is related to a future decision that will determine many things, but did not clarify whether it concerns a music project, contract decisions, or something more personal. ARMY, who watched the interview live, admitted they felt a tension rarely seen from Jungkook before. Some fans even confessed they cried hearing the heaviness in Jungkook's voice, as if he was carrying a secret too difficult to share. This moment also sparked new speculation. Is Jungkook's trip connected to the future of BTS as a whole? A few days earlier, rumors had spread that the label was considering a new direction for the group after all members completed their military service. Many believed that this important decision might involve a big step Jungkook needed to take first, and America is the key location to make it happen. Additionally, several US media outlets reported seeing Jungkook visiting top recording studios in Los Angeles. Speculations heated up again. Is this a sign he's preparing an international album or a huge collaboration with a global star? But there were also reports claiming his meetings in America weren't just about music, but linked to a large-scale humanitarian project that would involve BTS as ambassadors. What shocked everyone the most was a sentence Jungkook said at the end of the interview, leaving all fans speechless. "I hope when all of this is over, you'll understand why I had to do it. Sometimes, to protect something precious, you have to take steps you can't explain right now." These words left ARMY torn between relief and burning curiosity. What exactly is Jungkook trying to protect? Is this about BTS, about himself, or something far bigger than that? This mystery has led many to believe that a major announcement is coming soon. Several sources in the international music industry even hinted that Jungkook's secret trip might significantly change his career path and could directly impact BTS's future as a group. Until now, Big Hit Music has refused to provide further comments, only stating that Jungkook is engaged in personal activities abroad and asks for fans' support and understanding. But one thing is certain, Jungkook's statement tonight has shaken the K-pop world. ARMY across the globe continues to speculate what really happened, hoping the truth will be revealed soon. Yet amid all this speculation, one big question remains unanswered. Is Jungkook's trip to America the beginning of a new era that will change everything, or a sign of something long hidden from the public eye? This question now echoes in the hearts of millions of fans, creating a wave of anticipation never seen before. All eyes are on Jungkook's next move, waiting for the moment when all these puzzles will be solved and the truth finally revealed. But until that day comes, the world can only guess, while Jungkook remains the center of attention, a mysterious figure holding a big secret behind his departure to America. After days of the entertainment world being shaken by shocking news about Jungkook's trip to America, the wave of rumors and speculation has finally reached a turning point. Yet the truth now uncovered completely changes the narrative that had been fueling ARMY's curiosity. The news that so many believed over the past few days is not entirely true. The latest facts and newly released official statements prove that what spread across social media and several international entertainment portals was merely distorted information blown out of proportion, creating a massive global misunderstanding. Firstly, reports claiming Jungkook left for America suddenly, without official notice, are not entirely accurate. Big Hit Music has finally spoken up, stating that Jungkook's trip to America was actually part of a long-planned schedule, intentionally kept private for safety and privacy reasons. This journey was not a spontaneous or mysterious decision hiding a big secret, but rather a professional activity agreed upon long beforehand. Many media outlets sensationalized the story with bombastic headlines, pushing public opinion as though something was being hidden or that BTS was facing a crisis. In reality, Jungkook was simply holding a series of meetings with international creative teams to discuss a music project scheduled privately. There was no internal drama, no major problem threatening BTS's future, and no dark secret kept from ARMY. What happened was merely a misunderstanding that grew wild due to the lack of initial information, worsened by uncontrollable social media rumors. Jungkook's statement during the interview that shocked the world was also widely misinterpreted. His words, saying "there's something I had to deal with on my own," were not clues to a big problem or a shocking decision about BTS. It has now been revealed that this statement referred only to his personal and professional responsibility in working on an international music project, where he wanted to focus, without excessive public pressure. Jungkook himself admitted he never imagined his words would be interpreted so broadly, causing unease among fans. The management also confirmed there would be no major announcement or drastic change about BTS's future connected to this trip. All circulating rumors about contract decisions, a new direction for the group, or internal issues were baseless speculations spread by unofficial sources. In truth, BTS remains solid as a group, with all members focused on their individual projects while waiting for the right time to reunite after completing their military service. This misunderstanding is an important lesson on how lack of information can trigger uncontrollable rumor waves. Social media, where ARMY poured out their longing and curiosity, unintentionally became fertile ground for false theories that worsen the situation. Many anonymous accounts spread fake claims, including secret controversial projects or internal conflicts, none of which proved true. And his latest clarification, Jungkook himself apologized to ARMY for the confusion. He said, "I don't want you to misunderstand or worry. I went to America for something we had planned a long time ago. I wanted to give you a surprise in the best form, but I didn't expect this news to cause such concern." This statement was met with relief by fans, who now understand that Jungkook's trip had no negatives behind it, but was instead a positive step for his future as an international artist. With all the facts now revealed, it's clear that the dramatic narrative filling timelines worldwide was nothing more than premature conclusions and inaccurate information spreading unchecked. There was no big secret, no decision that will change everything as previously hyped. There was only an artist working quietly to deliver his best for fans around the world. Now, after this clarification, ARMY is shifting from anxiety to healthy anticipation, waiting for official updates about Jungkook's music project in America. International media have begun correcting their reports, admitting that much of the initial information they published lacked a solid factual basis. This huge rumor wave is slowly subsiding, leaving behind an important reminder to be cautious in consuming and sharing news in today's fast-paced digital era. In conclusion, while the world was briefly shaken by shocking news about Jungkook's trip to America, the truth is there was no drama or major crisis as reported. The facts show this was merely part of his professional journey as a global musician, purposefully kept low profile to protect the quality and surprise of the upcoming project. All the rumors that made ARMY anxious can now be clearly dismissed. There's nothing to worry about, no internal problems threatening BTS, and no hidden mystery kept from fans. Jungkook remains the same hardworking artist, taking one small step in America towards something bigger and more beautiful that will soon be shared with the world. Following this revelation, the atmosphere within the ARMY community has shifted dramatically. What was once a storm of speculation and anxiety has now turned into collective relief and understanding. Fans across different platforms began posting messages of support, expressing how much they appreciate Jungkook's dedication and the honesty he showed in clarifying the misunderstanding. Many admitted they were carried away by sensational headlines and anonymous posts, realizing how quickly misinformation can spread in today's digital era. Industry experts also weighed in, emphasizing how this incident reflects the power and danger of online rumors. Even a simple private trip by a global superstar like Jungkook can be turned into a worldwide controversy within hours. Media analysts urged both journalists and fans to verify information before amplifying it, pointing out how easily false narratives can damage reputations and fuel unnecessary panic. Despite the chaos, one positive outcome emerged. ARMY's bond with Jungkook has grown stronger. Fans are now more eager than ever to see what he has been working on in America, waiting with excitement instead of worry. The misunderstanding has become a reminder that sometimes silence does not mean trouble. It can simply mean preparation for something extraordinary that is worth the wait.